everyone, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Ingrid Perez, and I'm an immigration attorney at IBP Immigration Law, where talent meets opportunity in the U.S. We specialize in helping skilled professionals live and work in the United States, navigating the often complex world of U.S. immigration law. Today, I'm excited to dive into one of my favorite visa types, the EB-2 National Interest Waiver, or EB-2 NIW. This is a fantastic visa option because it's an immigrant visa that can lead to permanent residency, but it also allows you to self-petition, meaning you don't need an employer to sponsor you. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a real case study for an elevator engineer that I represented to show you exactly how I win these cases. And by the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of the EB-2 NIW process and how you can qualify for this incredible visa option. Let's start by covering some of the basics. The EB-2 visa is an employment-based visa for individuals who either have an advanced degree or exceptional ability in their field. If you meet these qualifications, you may be able to apply for an EB-2. But what makes the National Interest Waiver, or NIW, unique is that it allows you to skip the labor certification process, meaning you don't need a job offer and you don't need to prove that there's no U.S. worker available for the job. For those of you who may not know, the EB-2 NIW doesn't just require you to meet the advanced degree or exceptional ability criteria. You also need to demonstrate that your work is in the national interest of the United States. This is where a lot of the strategy and creativity comes in and why these cases can be challenging, but also extremely rewarding. To qualify for the EB-2 category, there are two primary ways. Number one, advanced degree. This means you have either a master's degree or a bachelor's degree, plus at least 5 years of professional experience in your field. Number two, exceptional ability. If you don't meet the degree requirement, you can still qualify if you have exceptional ability in your field, meaning you possess a level of expertise that is significantly above the ordinary. You'll need to meet at least 3 of the following criteria. Number one, an official academic record showing a degree, diploma, or similar award. Number two, proof of at least 10 years of professional experience in your field. Number three, professional license or certification. Number four, evidence of salary that demonstrates your exceptional ability. Number five, membership in professional associations. 6, recognition for your achievements by peers or organizations in your field. If these don't apply to you, you can also submit comparable evidence. Now, for the elevator engineer cases that I've worked on, my clients have typically qualified under the advanced degree category, either with a bachelor's in mechanical engineering and 5 years of experience, or with a master's degree. Once we establish this, we focus on the national interest waiver aspect of the petition. Now let's dive deeper into the NIW component. To qualify for a national interest waiver, we must meet the 3-part test established by a very famous case called Matter of Dhanasar. This test requires us to prove the following. Number one, that the proposed endeavor has substantial merit and national importance. Number two, that you are well positioned to advance that endeavor. And number three, that on balance, it is beneficial for the United States to waive the job offer and labor certification requirements. So let's break this down using a real-world example from my practice, an elevator engineer who successfully obtained an EB-2 NIW. This client had incredible expertise, and we were able to build a strong case around the value they could bring to the United States. The first prong of the NIW test requires us to demonstrate that the applicant's proposed work has substantial merit and is of national importance. For this particular client, the elevator engineering field was perfect for this argument. Elevators are essential to our infrastructure. They play a critical role in making buildings accessible and safe. For my client, I outlined specific services they could provide, such as designing elevator systems for new construction projects, collaborating with architects to ensure elevator systems meet building specifications and safety codes, providing elevator installation services where they oversee the implementation of these designs in actual buildings. We also discuss inspections and maintenance, which are crucial for ensuring that elevators remain safe and functional after they have been installed. If you've ever heard a tragic story about an elevator malfunction, you know how critical it is to have highly skilled engineers maintaining these systems. The safety and technological advancement aspects of my client's work made a compelling case for national importance. In these cases, I don't just say my client is an elevator engineer. Instead, I take time to explain the impact of their work in a detailed, meaningful way. I describe the technology, the time involved, the professionals they'll collaborate with, and how their work improves infrastructure safety in the US. The second factor we must prove is that the applicant is well-positioned to carry out this important work. Being well-positioned means you have what it takes to make your endeavor happen. For this client, we highlighted their degree in mechanical engineering, a QEI certification, which allows them to conduct inspections on elevators in the US, over 10 years of experience in the field working on major elevator projects internationally. I even went as far as creating a very elaborate portfolio of projects with a description to show the immigration officer what my client did. Letters of recommendation from industry professionals and colleagues who could attest to their skills and expertise. Having really good letters is so important. The letters should have detail and should not just have compliments about you. The letters should give context and provide the information the immigration officer needs to help them make a decision. I usually do the technical writing of these letters so that the letter writers can just review and sign off. They provide the information and I provide the content for them to review. I try to make it as easy as possible for my clients and their recommenders, especially because people are busy and I want to do my cases quickly. So that's how I do these letters in my office. Additionally, we included evidence of continuing education and professional development, as well as letters from U.S. companies expressing an interest in collaborating with my client in the future. These letters are not job offers, but they show that there is a clear demand for the client's skills in the U.S., which strengthens the argument that they are well-positioned to succeed here. Finally, we need to show that waiving the job offer and labor certification requirement is beneficial to the U.S. This is where creativity really comes into play. In this case, we argue that the U.S. has a pressing need for skilled elevator engineers to maintain safe, modern infrastructure. My client's work addresses public safety concerns, and by allowing them to bypass the job offer requirement, the U.S. can benefit from their expertise without delay. Their work wasn't taking away jobs from American workers, it was filling a gap in the industry that is essential for public welfare. So as you can see, an EB-2 NIW case is not just about having the right degree or experience, it's about making a strategic case that your work is in the national interest of the United States. In this example, we demonstrated how an elevator engineer's work designing, installing, and maintaining essential infrastructure meets all three prongs of the Dhanasar test. If you're thinking about applying for an EB-2 NIW or want to explore other immigration options, feel free to reach out. We at IBP Immigration Law have the expertise to help you navigate this complex process and get you one step closer to living and working in the US. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into US immigration law. See you next time.